presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to John in Orlando. John, what's going on, brother?
Good afternoon, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Good. I want to tell you, I've been listening to you since your radio days back in '99. Appreciate what you guys do, but I really enjoy that you brought back Tim Ward. This guy is as smart as a whip.
I am so happy for that feedback.
Yeah, because he's one of a kind. He's got to be the number one market timer. I'm telling you, it's like he calls it really good.
He does. I really appreciate the feedback, man.
Yes.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Good afternoon, everybody. Landon Radford, Tommy O'Brien. Say hello to everybody, Landon. Hi. All right, we got a special guest, and we got a couple special guests. We got Landon and we're going to be in here until 3:30, folks, and then we are going to be talking with our man, Tim Ward. Always a great intro at the top of the hour, and we pick things up, folks, just like nothing happened. We're right where we were yesterday at the close. 69.05 in the S&Ps. You trade down 90 points to an overnight low at about 10 p.m. last night. See that, Landon? So that's all the action yesterday, Wednesday, okay? And then while the markets were closed, this is the stock market, the S&P 500. This is the biggest 500 companies in the whole world. It trades down, and guess what, though? The market says, no, we're not worth less, and they drive it all the way back up. And that was great, like we were talking about. We were just having the conversation. We were talking about gold, right? And, man, that was such a great way that you surmised it, Landon. You were saying it's going up so much in value, right? And what were you saying? Everyone's going to buy it, it's worth more? What were you saying?
Whenever something gets bought, whenever someone buys some gold, it goes up in value. And it goes up in value because whenever someone buys it, there's less, so it's worth more.
Man, you are going to do so well in economics. You see that, folks, how he breaks down supply and demand? You're awesome. I'm serious. So the way they'd say it in economics class, right, is they'd say supply and demand. Supply is what you make, and demand is the people want it. And when people are buying it, there's less supply, right? And when there's less supply, what happens to the price? Dude, give me a high five. Do you hear that, folks? 8 years old. Landon, you're awesome. All right, folks, we jump around. Let's do it. Landon's going to join us for a couple segments, and we got the dollar at 98.36 right now. We were down to 98.13. Now, that's the U.S. dollar, okay? So that's what the dollar's actually worth, because your dollar can buy stuff, right? But this is actually what people are willing to pay you for your dollar. Isn't that cool? So the dollar's a little weak today, and when the dollar's a little weak, that's the reason why metal prices, they like a weak dollar. Do you see that price on silver? $64.72. That's the most silver has ever been worth ever in the history of mankind today.
Silver not that much.
It's not as much as gold. Isn't that silver? An ounce of silver is only $64. And then an ounce of gold is...
Oh, someone commented.
I saw him. I'm going to pull him up and tell him that, you know, they're wondering because they haven't seen you in a while. Little Tommy said, this is Landon Radford, not Tommy. This is Landon Radford. Tell him. What grade are you in now, Landon? Third grade. Yeah, Tommy's out running. He's running around in the living room. He didn't want to jump on the air just yet. Third grade.
My brother's 4 years old.
That's right. Tommy's 4 years old. That's why they're surprised. He hasn't been on the air in a while, so they haven't seen either of you guys. Yeah. So, yeah, silver is $63. Never been as expensive ever before, Landon. How about that? $63.88 for one. But, yeah, you're right. Do you want gold or do you want silver? Which one do you want? Look at it. Do you see that, folks? I couldn't have given you a better answer. Both. Give me both. Do I want gold or do I want silver? I want both. Ooh, diamonds. We'll throw some diamonds in there. Maybe some emeralds. Emeralds. You know what else is good? Platinum. Rubies. We'll do some rubies on there for sure. All right. Let's talk a little Disneyland, because you know what Disney did today? So Disney, all right, you wouldn't believe how much, and you would, folks, but, you know, I got a new iPhone I've been telling you about. Landon's the one helped me out, give me all this good info on the iPhone before I even got it. Now, do you know about ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah.
Not to use it because you say you're like maybe depressed or sad.
You're very smart, and I know that's one of the things they're really trying to get a hold of, because you're right. They're just computers, and you don't want to listen to it no matter what, right? Yeah, very. You're such a smart little man. So what happened is that Disney made a deal with ChatGPT today. Yeah, and they became an investor in ChatGPT. So you're going to be able to go on ChatGPT, and you're going to be able to make videos using the Disney characters whenever you want, using their Sora app. You know, you can create videos. Now, you do this with an adult, of course, you know, me, mommy. And but yeah, they made a deal. So that's why this chart here, that bar, is today's action. And so the market's saying, you know what? We like the fact. Look at that's what it did at the beginning of the day, saying we like the fact that they got a deal now with ChatGPT. Yeah, you can tell them whatever you want.
I should be at school right now.
Yeah.
But since it's field trip day and I didn't want to go to Epcot at Disney, one of the reasons they probably got a lot more money is because of my schools.
They always get the schools, huh?
School, not school.
So check it out, folks. They were going to charge almost $300 for a field trip to Epcot, and there's not even rides. That's the hook. At first, I was like, oh, that sounds great. A little trip to Epcot, $300. That's very expensive for a school field trip, especially when. What we said? Do you like roller coasters?
I like Busch Gardens.
You like Busch Gardens. What kind of roller coaster do you like at Busch Gardens?
Cheetah Hunts. And I forget what's the one that's the tallest.
Oh, is that Gwazi? The Iron Gwazi?
No. I read that one.
Oh, well, they got one that swings, right?
I love that one. Yeah. But the tallest one, it's an actual roller coaster. You can see the whole city. The one my friends told me that, but I wasn't tall enough for it. But I'm probably tall enough by now, so I can probably ride it.
You're getting there. You can ride all the big ones, can't you? I know. Tommy's gonna be there.
That's the only one I can't ride.
Tommy's gonna be there.
But
too.
I didn't ride Iron Gwazi because I didn't actually know if I was tall enough or not.
Okay.
And I wanted to stay at the swing.
So we were talking about stocks that we're going to talk about, folks, and kids. You know, whether it's Disney, of course, okay. But we talk about Roblox often, and in the
Roblox is not gonna survive much longer with the childs.
Yeah, isn't it amazing he hears about everything going on, folks? In terms of
It got banned from multiple countries.
Did they? Yeah, they've got an issue with making sure, and our traders talk about it in the den, the Tigers Den, that you got to make sure that. Yeah, there's some bad actors on there, and as kids, you gotta be careful always who you're talking to, right? So, do you and your brother talk to anybody on there when you use it?
No, but whenever I'm with my brother, we're trusted connections. Actually, no, my brother's trusted connection with me and my sister, so he can only talk to me and my sister on voice chat and chat. And also, you might be wondering, you could on Roblox, people will just say, I sent you a trusted connection request, but you have to scan a QR code in real life.
You're awesome, man. Keep track of yourself, making sure you're protecting your brother always. Good big brother.
So me and my brother can talk on voice chat.
That's perfect.
So my brother doesn't have to type.
It's perfect. And did you just get a new Apple product?
Oh yeah. My iPad has been broke.
We gotta take a break. Tell him we'll be right back.
But I got a new iPad.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstack's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstack releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? TFNN is your gateway to the world of trading and investing. Whether you're starting out or scaling up, TFNN empowers traders and investors of all skill levels with top-notch investing systems, strategies, and techniques. It's time to protect and grow your money with insight you can trust. Join us live Monday through Friday during market hours for exclusive content that moves with the markets. At TFNN, we bring the trading floor to you. Our seasoned hosts are here to answer your calls and questions live on the air. Check out the Tiger's Den for just $1 and follow us on YouTube and become part of our vibrant community. And remember, at TFNN, we're so confident in the value we provide that we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all new premium newsletter subscriptions and services. You have absolutely nothing to risk, so why wait? Tune in live to Tiger TV and transform your trading journey. Because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien here with our man Landon, and we have the S&Ps up by 12, NASDAQ right now negative by 99, and yeah, we're going to talk some equities. So we talked about Disney. Disney right now up 2.1%, and yeah, they invest $1 billion, and the deal on Disney, they invest $1 billion, and they're also going to get warrants to buy more of OpenAI at the current valuation of $500 billion, and their characters are now going to be all over. Sora too. Sora. So you're going to see all of those characters all over media going forward. Now, we talked about Roblox. Now, do you still play Roblox, Landon?
I mean, sometimes, not too much.
Yeah.
I like Fortnite a lot more.
Fortnite.
Since I don't like Roblox for the safety stuff. So, kind of. Now, sometimes I'll check to see my brothers online.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'll get off.
Now, what about gaming systems? You were talking about some of them that we were going to pull up, right? What about gaming systems? What do you usually like to play for games, for gaming systems?
Like on Xbox.
Xbox, right? Who did I say makes Xbox? Do you remember?
Microsoft.
You're the man.
I was going to say Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite, they're not a public company right now. That's what happened. So I can't pull up their share price. They're a private company.
Minecraft sometimes.
Yeah, Minecraft is a good one as well. Call of Duty. Ooh, there we go, right?
Under 6, I don't think you should play it.
So that's Microsoft shares right now. And Microsoft, check this one out, Landon. Microsoft was at $220 a share, and now it's at $480.
Play Rocket League. Play Rocket League.
Rocket League, I'm not familiar with that one either. That's a game?
Yeah.
Is that on Microsoft or a different game?
Soccer.
Okay.
In a car.
Ooh. Soccer like in a car, though. Sounds good. Sounds fun to me.
And also play Horizon. Play
Now tell him, what about,
Lego.
we talked about games. What about sports? Are you playing sports? I know what you're doing, but tell the viewers, what kind of sports are you into right now? What are you playing?
I like soccer, but I haven't been playing for a couple days so far.
Did you guys have a tournament last weekend?
Yeah.
And what position? Do you play a position or do you play all the positions?
I
man?
play striker.
Striker. I love it. All right. And what about, we'll jump around. We're going to get multiple. Yeah, I don't know that one either. Ooh, Ronaldo, yeah. Who's your favorite player? Ronaldo. That's his favorite player, folks. He's one of the most well-paid players in the whole world, too, as well. No, we can't do that, okay? But what we can do is, what do we talk about? YouTube, right? Yeah, this is Google, who owns YouTube. Are you okay, Google? Google's doing just fine. They're taking over the world, Anna. Look at this chart. So, Well, it's not that I had some lines on that chart. That's why I took them off. But you got Google shares down by 2.4% today. But, man, this thing's been a rocket ship. Look at Landon. We were trading at $140 a share in April. And now for one share, it costs you over $300. That's how much it's gone up just since April, which is this year. And that's because whether it's their AI capacity, their AI is getting really good to compete with ChatGPT. They've got their Gemini. Have you ever heard of Google Gemini? Imagine this, folks, okay? We get, at 8 years old, they're already aware of ChatGPT, Gemini. I mean, it's amazing, let alone economics. But, yeah.
I used to have ChatGPT until I heard about all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And so I deleted it.
That's good.
Also, a lot of the time whenever I look on my mom's, it always says Google Gemini.
Yeah. You got to be careful of the computers. And that's, there's such a thing as too much screen time. There's bad screen time, right? We have these discussions. Good screen time.
What we need to do is we need to change Google computer into a real computer telling you, or real person telling you the answers.
A real person, well.
People getting answers to questions and putting them on there.
It'd be good if there's a little human involvement, making sure that the humans are checking the computers and they're giving us the right information. I think that's a good idea.
They need to add like an age system.
An age system, very important as well. All right, so this is a heat map, Landon, of all the stocks. When they're bright green, they're doing well today. When they're in the red, they're doing bad. And what's Google doing? Yeah, they're doing bad, huh? They're down by 2.4%. You see that? You see this one, AMZM? Do you know that company? Amazon. They're
Tesla's doing bad.
Tesla's doing bad. Are you a fan of Tesla? Here, tell them.
I mean, Elon Musk. I don't know how he's doing bad because he's the richest man in the world.
He is.
But Tesla kind of,
They're pretty
kind
cool
of
cars,
not.
right? We've talked about the Cybertruck. What do you think about Cybertruck? Does it look cool?
Kind of feel like Elon Musk should be embarrassed because whenever he said, I'm going to throw a rock at the Cybertruck window, he said it will not crack. And it cracked
We
open.
never forget, folks, when he threw that rock at that window and it cracked, didn't it? That's all right. Risk reward. But yeah, Tesla.
And the second time he did it, it broke a bit.
I know. We all remember that. We all do. That was quite a spectacle. But yes, so some of these technology companies. Oracle, folks, let's check on Oracle. So Oracle's a cloud infrastructure company, and they sell software, and they are in AI as well, and they're building out AI. And so they have had a roller coaster of a year this year, up to $345, and now they're back to $199. They had their earnings last night. So every 3 months, see these little graphics here? Every 3 months, they come out with their earnings, and the company disappointed, and you drove all the way down to 186. We're at 199, but Oracle's down by 10.
Search up EPIC.
Epic Games? I don't think that's how it comes up. Yeah, they're not all public companies is what it is. Now, Epic, though.
Games.
No, I know, yeah. Epic Software? Yeah, it's not coming up, though. What happened? Did they get bought? I think they might have gotten bought out by somebody, Landon. That's why they're not coming up anymore.
Fortnite, are you okay still?
All right, let's take a look at that yields. Now, we have Fed Day yesterday, and what happened is, Landon, the Federal Reserve met, and we had higher price, lower yield, and right now we're pulling back a little bit. We're right to where we were at about 3 o'clock yesterday. You get the 10-year right now pushing about 4.14%, and we get the dollar at 98.33, and you have silver at all-time highs yet again. We jump over the VIX. Yeah, we might get a 14 handle by the time the day is done. The VIX, this is called the volatility index, Landon. It measures the volatility of the markets. And so this number, when it's low, it means markets are not volatile. And when the number is high, it usually means the markets are volatile. And this, folks, at 1516, we have not seen a level this low since September. Since the caveman world, we haven't seen it. Yeah. Oh, that was a long time ago.
Since the world was created.
All right, we jump over to the Dow. What do we got moving in the Dow? Look at the Dow up 653 points. Visa. That's the credit. That's right, up 6.2%. Good day for them.
They're good because they're just credit cards.
Hey, the credit card business is a good business to be in. You know what else is a good business? Goldman Sachs. Look at this thing. Up by $26, up 2.9%. Man, when you get $1,000 stock in the Dow, they're going to have to... That's by, maybe, but they might be a little overvalued because this thing was just trading at 430 earlier in the year. Now you're at 914. Well, you do. Is it worth it? I don't know. That's the plan. That's the plan. All right, we're going to jump off the air. So, folks, Tim Ord, he's ready. He's getting ready in the den right now. He's going to be coming up live. Tim's going to finish up the program, folks. Landon and I are going to jump off. Landon, tell him goodbye and thanks. Say hello to everybody. We're jumping off the air.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Make sure to support him.
Make sure to what? Like and subscribe. They tell me all the time, folks. We should say it more often. I got to get the TFNN host. Like and subscribe.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening call subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
This portion of the Tom O'Brien Show is brought to you by Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the direction. Visit Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Well, sorry, a little bit of communication there. I thought this is Tim Ord. Let me get the charts out here. Sorry for the kind of mix up here. Kind of, I think I guess the charts are up. So anyhow, sorry, I was supposed to take over. I thought I'd get an introduction, but this will work. My name is Tim Ord. I'll be the host today. My website, if you'd like to find me, subscribe to me, is www.ord-oracle.com. Obviously, I've been on here a few times before, and Tommy's out for the day, so I'll be taking over, and we'll start right now. All right, this is the monthly SPX. Goes back to, looks like about 2020. Covered this chart before. The only thing is just kind of a repeat to show what's going to go on, in my opinion, what the future beholds here. And anyhow, the bottom window is the SPX VIX ratio. And as long as those ratios are making higher highs, along with the S&Ps are making higher highs, that's a bullish divergence, and suggests this is on a monthly time frame. So we're going to look at the monthly, the weekly, and actually you can go down for the daily, but the monthly is most important because the monthlies rule the weeklies rule the dailies, and so on down the line. And right now we got a bullish divergence, not over yet, but it looks promising. But the SPX VIX ratio is making a higher high, and today we did touch a new high on the SPX. So as long as this keeps making higher highs and the SPX keeps making higher highs, that suggests the market will continue higher. So the monthlies are bullish. We'll flip down to the dailies. We showed this last, today, Thursday, be Tuesday. We actually had a divergence, but this is Tuesday's chart here, and it shows, I wanted to show the positive divergence here. The SPX VIX ratio is making a higher high. The S&Ps were making a lower high. That suggests at some point the S&Ps will make a higher high, and here we are. We're making higher highs. Kind of add to the bullish divergence. This is a kind of an indicator that I developed over the years. Works really well. Works similar to what the Zwag breast thrust indicator does, but it's a little bit different take. This is advanced decline with the advance over NYSE advancing issues over the NYSE declining issues, and it's a 5-day average. That's go from 0.7 to 0.3 in 21 days. So it's basically a month. We did get a trigger. We don't have the exact dates, but this thing was triggered back in November and went from below 0.7, and we did get a hit. We did hit 3, and so that was triggered. And all these times before, these pink areas are the times when those indicators were triggered. We had going into that 2022 bottom, we pretty much had 4 of them in a row, pretty much all the same price level. So once you get them, that's pretty much ends the decline. I mean, it went a little bit down here for low and a little bit here, but in general, once this indicator starts triggering a buy signal, sometimes you get multiple ones, but normally you're all in the same vicinity. That tells me the market's building a base. Last time that's happened was the April bottom. We got a big run up and actually stayed there, suggesting a large rally is coming. That kind of surprised me how far it went, but it is what it is. And now we got another one. So we're in the midst of a rally to the upside. We'll just have consolidations, but in my opinion, the bottom's in. So how high is high? It's kind of hard to say. I think this year will be a double-digit year because once one of these bullish indicators get triggered, at minimum, they're multi-month rallies. They're not like a week or two. They're multi-months. So we'll rally into next year. how far into next year, maybe the whole year, but I think next year could be a double digit. You talked to me about a month ago. I thought we were building some sort of a top. I don't think that's the case anymore. Not with this indicator triggering a bullish divergence, and also the monthly SPY VIX ratio giving a bullish signal. The weekly is giving a bullish signal. Other than minor consolidations here, we expect the market in general to continue higher, possibly for a long time. We did have a reader on last Tuesday. We were talking about what are some of the indicators or some stocks or indices you wanted me to look at. I got a listener that did email me this one. This is the Russell 2000, and there's really nothing wrong with it. We got a sign of strength starting basically around pretty close to that April timeframe bottom, and volume's just still increasing here. This month's not over. It's not even half over yet, but it almost looks like we'll probably meet pretty much the volume that we had November volume. So this is actually a good sign. No sign of a top. It's been up, I don't know, it looks like 6-7 months in a row, and it looks like this month will be the 7th month. The 7th, not 8th month in a row. We do have support around 240, which is basically the previous highs, but you got a sign of strength going here. Don't even see a worthwhile consolidation forming. So it looks good. So I hear the music. I'm hanging on. I'll be here next.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors. For traders who crave risk, Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs provide opportunities to magnify short-term perspectives with up to 3 times a daily leverage, utilize bull and bear funds from both sides of the trade, and trade through rapidly changing markets. These are highly leveraged ETFs with daily resetting designed for short-term trading, not long-term investing. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the Direxion. For up-to-date pricing and performance, go to Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. A must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
All right, welcome back. We're starting another. We're going to look at gold here. We were looking at the S&Ps. Now we're going to start looking at gold. This is a repeat, but it's critical, or it's not critical. It's worth knowing what the bigger cycle is doing. And we just had initiation of an uptrend. This is what that means is this is the start of a major move to the upside. And how you identify those, the middle window is the XAU to NASDAQ. In other words, it's the gold stocks compared to the NASDAQ stocks on a monthly time frame. And I put an RSI with that. And once you initiation of an uptrend, when this RSI on the monthly XAU NDX gets above, or preferably hits 70, and this is exactly what we did back probably a couple of months ago. Even though the low came in 2024, this rally had to continue off that bottom to trigger this RSI above 70. That's exactly what happened. So I'm expecting, I think this is probably going to be a 12-year cycle. Things may change. For instance, if the RSI falls way below 50, it gets down to 30 again, that would imply that up cycle is ended. So, but right now, we're coming in on the RSI around close to 70, 69, right, vicinity of 69 right now. And so this initiates an up move. You have the consolidations away, back in the last time we got a signal. This is a 2000 bottom. We had some sideways pattern in here. Some are multi-month, but in general, the market worked higher for 12 years from 2000 to 2012 in general. They went pushing down to sideways for about 12 years. Now we got initiation again to the upside. So that's the bigger trend. So we'll step back and take a look at the smaller trends. And this is the monthly inflation-deflation ratio. This is Robert Pring developed this. I think his name is Robert. The Pring. He's been around for years. And he created this inflation-deflation ratio. I use a monthly time frame, and also put an RSI with it. And this chart goes back to 1994. How do you get a signal out of this chart is when the monthly inflation-deflation ratio, RSI, gets above 60. We're at 69.75 right now. This is at 2000 bottom here. That's inflation. Yeah, this is 2000 bottom here, and it rallied up. What it picked out was the consolidation. This is the RSI chart right here. And it picked out the sideways consolidations. So the market did hit a top, but went sideways. What I'm saying here, we're up around greater than 60. We're coming in almost 70. And so at some point around this vicinity, we're probably going to start a consolidation. And the market may just move sideways here. This is an XAU, may move sideways in that 300 vicinity, thereabouts. So when does the consolidation start? On a monthly chart, they can actually push a little bit higher. It's kind of hard to see, but they kind of hang up here. So I'm thinking we're getting close to a high here on the XAU, and we're going to go down to a smaller time frame. This was last Tuesday's chart. I left it on, and I wanted to say that we're probably going to hit a higher high and go back up and test the October high. And the reason why I said that was because of this chart. The bottom window is the advanced decline cumulative for GDX, and next window higher is the cumulative up-down volume for GDX, and the top window here is the GDX. And this indicator, even though GDX hit a high in October, it came back down and kind of wiggled back up, both those indicators were still making higher highs and higher lows, suggesting at some point the market's going to make a higher high. So the internals were doing fine. Most gold stocks were still on their rally phases, and so now we're back up, testing. This is today's chart now. So this is last Tuesday. It was a bullish divergence. Both indicators making higher highs, higher lows. GDX has not made a higher high yet, and today we're making a higher high. We're above the October high when I made this chart, and what's happening right now, we're just matching. It's kind of hard to see those indicators, but we're just matching the previous high. Even though GDX is making a higher high here, both those indicators are just testing their previous high. So if that divergence persists, say over the next couple of days, that would suggest the October high is going to have some resistance, even though we're through it. The market is starting to put short-term divergences. So we got an intermediate term divergence on this chart, which is inflation-deflation ratio, RSI, hitting over 60, almost 70. So on a monthly time frame, suggesting we're heading into a consolidation. The monthlies, or the dailies now, which is this one, are giving minor divergences. And so I'm kind of leaning. I haven't pulled the trigger on GDX yet. A lot of times these trades come on Fridays. Usually Thursday's not a great trade day. Normally Fridays are. And we'll see what tomorrow. If this divergence is present, I may pull the trigger on GDX, maybe a step to the sidelines. Not a top of a major importance, but it could flip sideways for weeks and possibly months. Don't know. Here's another indicator, a little bit different one. It's just an RSI on the XAU. This is a monthly chart. I got two of them indicators. I got full stochastics on the monthly chart, and I got an RSI on the monthly chart. This chart goes back to 1984, or actually 94, and shows all the times when the full stochastics got above 80 and the RSI got above 70. We're hitting 82 right now. So both of them haven't turned down yet. So you got two longer term charts kind of saying the same thing. We're due for some sort of a consolidation. And so how big that consolidation is, I think will be multi-weeks, because if you look at the GDX 2000 low, it picked out those consolidations pretty well. There's one there, that's one there, and all there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This one turned out to be we had some sort of a scare. I forgot what it was. I think banking crisis or wherever it was. But all of them moved sideways for multi-months. And that's why I'm thinking this could happen here. That would say to me that the major issues may consolidate, like Newmont Mining, AEM, all those big ones may consolidate, where the secondaries are starting to come to the forefront. I think that's what's coming. I've been saying that for a number of weeks. I still think that's going to be true. So we'll see how that turns out. Time's kind of running out here. I'll be on the last segment too. So this is Tim Ord. Stay tuned.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening Bell subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento, a pro's pro with over 50 years of experience. Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. A must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Segment, got a couple of minutes to go, but anyhow, the monthly charts again rule the daily chart, or rule the weekly charts rule the daily charts, and so down. But upside, in my opinion, since you got stochastics all the way up to actually it's 91, anything past 80 is bearish. It's kind of late in the game, so we did have a great run in 2025. We made consolidation. Could start at any time. The weekly charts are still fine. Just this daily chart here, if tomorrow we keep pushing higher and both of those ratios start to still push higher, I'll be holding on to my position. But for some reason we back off, then that GDX position I have, I think it's around 75 or give or take, I may blow it out, but it's too soon to say yet, because these divergences, if the market has to keep going up for those divergences to go away, and I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. That's the reason I'm waiting until tomorrow, so I can look at the weekly charts too. But it's not if I do get out, there is support around the previous lows, around 70, I think, somewhere in that range, and that'd be an area I look for re-enter back into the position again. So I'll have to wait and see what develops. But on a bigger time frame, it remains bullish. But on a short term, this is a daily chart. It's nothing really panic, about you have to get out of GDX, because long term GDX is going to go much higher. It's just the intermediate term that may flip sideways. So that's some indicator or these short-term indicators, I'll have to watch, decide what happens next. But as it sits right now, I'm still long GDX. So that is my segment. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Tim Ord of the Ord Oracle, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday. Clip.